All right, Cutter, you've been tracking Matthew for a while now, so what's it looking like and how's it going to impact our work week?
Basically, I think as far as impacts, what you really need to know is just to know the forecast. That's about all we can say with any complete surety at this point. Obviously, it looks like an offshore storm, more coming up, and the 7-day forecast will walk you day by day. But first out the door tomorrow morning, we're looking at gorgeous conditions, upper 60s, cool out the door, 7 to 8 o'clock, lower 80s by 11. So just like today, you wake up, it's cool outside. It is a little bit warm by the afternoon time. Again, we're not quite in that fall time mode. It is going to be relatively warm tomorrow afternoon. And notice a 20% chance for a shower, except for Sylvania, far northern areas, interior portions of the coastal empire. A slightly greater chance for a shower tomorrow. A few more clouds in the forecast. You're feeling the humidity more as well. So middle and upper 80s to near 90, feeling more like the widespread lower 90s. It will be warmer coming up tomorrow. And here's that rain chance hour by hour. Maybe a sprinkle out the door tomorrow morning. Can't completely rule it out. We'll drop the rain chance temporarily mid-morning. And then with the heat of the day, the sea breeze trying to move inland, we will increase that rain chance again to 20% tomorrow. Not a complete washout by any stretch of the imagination, but still may see a couple showers on first alert radar. All right, latest on Major Hurricane Matthew, now moving north at 5 as 11 p.m. Sustained winds 145 miles per hour. That is a gangbusters high-end Category 4 hurricane. And some of the latest data coming into the WTOC Weather Lab is actually a bit of an encouraging trend. Now, I say trend. It's not a for sure forecast at this point, but the trend has been to push the system a little bit further to the east. You have to remember, though, we are still talking 5 to 7 days from now. You know how forecast models have trouble getting the forecast right within 24 hours. So obviously, the further out we go in the forecast, the more uncertainty there is going to be, even in the best scenario. But I do want to show you the gist of this. A general northward motion is almost certain. We do agree on that. All the forecast data certainly agrees on that. Where the forecast gets incredibly complicated is still expected to be in the southwestern Atlantic. We still have a bit of a range in forecast options here from the western end, kind of brushing the western Bahamas just off the Florida coast. The eastern end staying well out to sea, but notice the trend here. They are all shifting north and east, so it's going to recurve, finding a weakness in the ridge over the central Atlantic Ocean. So just breaking this down for you again, the track generally northward, bending back west before that turn out to sea as it looks right now. Strength likely to remain a major storm system. Timing Thursday, Friday for possible impacts, but to be honest, we may need to push that back a little bit further, possibly into the first half of the weekend. So day by day for you. Tuesday, a similar day, a 15 to 20% chance for a shower, just very isolated showers. Thursday and Friday, temperatures remain a little bit cooler with clouds and a breeze in the forecast. These are the days to watch for possible impacts. And then heading into the weekend, we will be watching for our next strong cold front to enter the forecast. That is part of what will help get Matthew out of our forecast. But in the meantime, right, one of the most important things people to know this week is that this is a very complicated weather scenario. Changes are almost guaranteed. And a great way to stay ahead of the game here is on the free and easy to download WTOC mobile weather app. We have this here behind us. Basically, all you'll need to do for this type of weather scenario is click on the layers menu that's in the bottom right-hand corner. Make sure radar and satellite is on. That's up here at the top. Also in the overlays, make sure your tropical tracks are turned on. And lastly, if any warnings or watches are issued, make sure the tropical alerts are turned on. That is all you need for this particular weather scenario, keeping you informed throughout the week. Also, we send updates right to the weather app. It's free, easy to download, also recently updated.
And that's the thing, free and easy and valuable tips and warnings. So go download that if you don't already have it. Thank you so much for that, Cutter.